Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. For today's video, we're going to be doing my haul slash Sephora Play update. So the products that I hauled and the products that I got in my Sephora Play box, I'm going to go ahead and review them for you guys. I've been using them for about 2 to 3 weeks now. So before we jump into that, I do want to go ahead and let you guys know the one thing about me for this video is going to be, since I did let you guys know that I am half Latina, I do speak Spanish fluently. I don't know if I will ever be comfortable speaking Spanish on video, maybe one day, but I do speak it fluently. I speak Spanish to my, of course, my Hispanic family and some of my Hispanic friends. But yeah, so that's my about me for today. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to go ahead and start with my Sephora Play box. And if I am looking down, I'm sorry, it's because my notes are. And also, I know that the view is different. It's because I moved my desk next to my bed instead of in front of it because I was in front of my closet and my husband was having some trouble getting to his clothes in the morning. He was knocking my stuff everywhere. So I moved my desk. So that explains the different background. So anyways, so the first thing on my Sephora Play box was the Glam Glow mask, which I have right here. And that's what it looks like. So the full size of this retails for $32. I did go ahead and use it. I only used it twice. The directions say to use it in the morning and in the afternoon. I used it in the afternoon and then I used it in the next morning. And I will not be repurchasing this. I will continue to use it because I have it. I will probably just use it as like a once a week type of cleanser. I do feel like it does a good job of cleaning your face. However, I have combination skin, so I'm really dry in some areas and then very oily in some areas, and this dried me out completely. I really had to go in there with the moisturizer. My foundations insinuated my like dry areas after I used this. So this is not, if you have dry skin, I would recommend staying away from something like this, especially when it says that you're supposed to use it for the AM and PM. So yeah. So next was the mascara base that we got from Lancome. And that's what that looks like. So to be honest with you guys, I forgot I had this until I was about to do this video. I don't use mascara bases. I have another one from Lancome that I never use. I rather go in with the lengthening mascara as my base, and then I go in with the volumizing mascara. That's just always been my choice. So for me, instead of using this, I always go in with my roller lash. So that's what I use to prep my eyelashes. I probably won't use that. I'll probably end up giving it away. I don't know. It's just not my type of thing. So next was the Rose Toner from Fresh, and that's what that looks like. So I did go ahead and use this up. Whoops. But to be honest with you guys, it didn't do anything for me. It felt like rubbing water on my face, kind of. Like when I use my regular toner, which is the Dickinson's, I feel like it takes away the excess dirt. I feel like my face feels even more cleansed and refreshed. It doesn't over dry my face. Not that this dries out my face. It just doesn't do anything. I don't feel like it removed any excess dirt. The only thing that I can say about this product was that it smelled beautiful. So the full size of this is $40, so I'm not about to spend $40 on this anytime soon. I don't know if you guys had a different experience with any of these products. Let me know in the comments below, but for me, it just didn't do anything, and I'm not spending $40 on something because it smells good. We're just not going to do that. So yeah. So then next was the eye cream that I got in the box, and I don't know where my cap is, but that's what it looks like. So the full size of this is $26. Will I repurchase it again, or will I repurchase it? No. For an eye cream, I mean, it moisturized my under eyes. It says Prep Start, so I used it before I, do my makeup in the morning because I do usually apply an eye cream. But it didn't do anything spectacular. And I feel like for eye creams, I expected to do something spectacular, like, plump my under eye area, like make it feel really moisturized. So to me, I don't really recommend this product. I mean, if I have it, great, I'll use it. It's not like I'm not going to use it, but I wouldn't necessarily go out and repurchase it. An eye cream that I do recommend for the mornings is going to be the First Aid Beauty, the Eye Duty Triple Remedy AM Gel Cream. I feel like this stuff really does do a good job of going in there, really moisturizing and plumping your under eye area and preparing it for makeup. So that's what I would choose instead of this. And then it sounds like I really didn't like anything in my Sephora Play box, does it? We're off to a bad start, Sephora Play. I'm just kidding. These things might have worked for someone else. They just didn't work for me, or I just didn't care for them. So that was the eye cream. And then, of course, I told you guys the little foil packets of the shampoo and conditioner. I wasn't going to use them. I'm picky about things that I apply in my hair. So I did give those to my mom. I don't know if she liked them or not. I guess I'll have to ask her and see. And then the last thing to end this review is going to be the Smashbox Primerizer, which I did end up purchasing in my Sephora haul. So I love it. I feel like it is worth it. I will go and buy the full size. The full size of that was $42, and the size that I ended up getting from Sephora to try it, because I didn't know it was going to be in my play box, was this size, and this size I believe is about $15 to $16. So yeah, I did love this. I feel like, yeah, everyone who raves about it is right. It's a good primer, especially if you have dry skin. It's a very good primer. I feel like it ended up moisturizing my areas right here, because this is where I tend to get very dry and like patchy, especially when I eat things that I'm not supposed to be eating, like dairy, peanut butter. So next, from Sephora, I got the Huda Beauty Mobs Obsession. And just by looking at it, you could tell that I obviously loved it because it's used. This is a beautiful palette. I've seen the other ones, and I love pink. If you couldn't tell by my look in this video, I love pink. So this was the perfect palette for me to choose. And it actually made me go out and buy this one, which you guys have seen. And it wasn't included in my haul, but I did go out and buy it, and I love these two. I don't know if I'll get any of the other Beauty Obsessions palettes other than the electric one, because that one was very beautiful and the colors were very bright, and her shadows are very pigmented, I'm gonna say. So like things like this where you see that would usually look like they're very hard to blend out, they're not. It's very pigmented. Very, very pigmented. So that, I'm happy that I bought that. Definitely worth it. I'm glad that I bought the mobs before I went out and bought the Desert Dust palette, because that palette was $60, $65. So it was a very, very pricey palette. So next, my First Aid Beauty Trio. So this you guys know that I love. I mentioned that I've tried that before. I love it. I hated the primer. It made my skin feel itchy. I don't know why. It just made my skin feel itchy. I ended up giving it to my friend because she has drier skin. She said it worked, but she didn't use it when her face was completely dried out. So I'm still waiting to hear from her about that. And then the highlight, let me see if I can find that. I should have had it ready, guys. Sorry. The highlight like really did nothing for me. I can't even find it because I just didn't care for it. It didn't do anything for me. It was just like basically like a sheen, and even when I blended it out, it didn't blend. It just blended into my skin. So I didn't really like this. I mean, good thing that I didn't purchase the full size of any of these products. I didn't mind trying them. I'll go ahead and give them to someone, but I won't be buying anything in this packet again other than the cream that I already know that I love. So that was that. Next was the Stila On The Glow Glitters. I bought the trio. I only have 2 of them with me right now. The other one's in my purse because I take it with me everywhere. It's because I'm wearing it today, and I took it with me today just in case I need to touch up or something. But it is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I love these things. No complaints. The trio was $24, and a full size of one of these is $25. So I definitely think that the trio is worth it. You get to try 3 of them, and it's not like you're about to run out of this stuff anytime soon, even with these. But it's a great way for you to try them. I love them. I will probably go out and buy a full size of one of these because they're just very pretty. They're just really pretty liquid eyeshadows. I don't have any complaints. I see everyone raving about them, and I understand why, because they're beautiful. They are just beautiful. I love how they look on my eyes. Next was the Fenty Matchstick. I don't have any complaints about this. I have used it since I bought it. Use it literally every single day or every time that I'm going to contour. This is literally, because I'm not a pro at contouring, guys. I'm not a pro at any of this makeup stuff. I just watch beauty gurus and learn. So I'm not a pro at contouring. I'm trying my best. I'm learning to contour, but this makes it easy. Like if you make a mistake, it's so easy to wipe off, or it's so easy to blend out. So you can even do it lightly or layer it and it's not too much. It's the perfect contour. Rihanna knew what she was doing when she came out with Fenty Beauty, guys. That's all I have to say. So obviously love that. And then that was actually it. No, Ulta. I forgot that I went to Ulta. So Ulta, I went and I picked up 2 palettes, and I do buy a lot of palettes. It's not a good thing because palettes aren't cheap. But when I go out and buy a palette, I do a lot of research on it. I wait for it. So these 2 palettes that I had bought, they didn't just come out. They came out a while ago. I think this one's the more recent one. But I looked at them, I swatched them, thought about it, waited for reviews to come out, and then I went and bought them. And I also bought them for my birthday, so I got them discounted. But I am glad that I bought them. I feel like they fit into my collection perfectly. I have used them ever since I bought them. Love them very, very much. I do definitely think that they're worth the money. This one, I would say if you're more of like a neutral lover, I would go for this one because these are just warm brown colors that you could wear every day. And then this one is if you're like full-blown glam, like you want glitter everywhere, which is me right now, if you couldn't tell. I want glitter everywhere, and this is, and it smells like chocolate. It smells like chocolate. So this, look at it, guys. This was a good investment. I love this palette. I have no complaints about it. Love those palettes. And then the last thing I hauled, or kind of mini hauled, was my Jaclyn Hill palette. This palette is beautiful. It's like, the other day, my sister-in-law had kind of like a mermaid themed bridal shower, and I'm like, oh man, what eyeshadow am I gonna wear? I don't have any mermaid eyeshadow. And then I pulled this baby out, and this right here. This is the perfect like mermaid ocean green blue color. These 2 right here, they're so beautiful. This palette, it's like if you're like ever wondering like, man, I don't have anything to wear to that, bam, you pull this baby out and you'll find something. So this was definitely worth it. So yes, guys, so that was my review of everything that I hauled. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do want more videos like this, please leave me a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell on the side so you never miss out on one of my uploads. Thanks, guys.